Hello class, today we're going to be doing our CGI word problem of the day. This is going to be a subtraction problem. So we've got our word problem to our left, and to our right we have our notes that are going to help us solve. We've got the word cubes, C-U-B-E-S, that is vertically in cubes written to the right. That's going to help us use all of our different tools, or to remind us of the tools we need to use in our word problem. We have C for circle the numbers, U for underline the questions, B for box in the action words. Those are the words that are going to tell us to add or subtract. E is evaluate. Those are the steps you should take to solve it. We're going to be using our 10 frame and our number line to solve it, and using the strategy of counting on, or counting backwards actually, since this is a subtraction problem. And then last, we're going to solve and double check. Because we're doing it, we're going to use both the 10 frames and the number line. That is going to help us so that we can double check our work, because we're going to be doing it twice. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you, the problem to you twice. The first time I'm going to read it right through, and then the second time we're going to go a little slower, and we're going to start identifying or finding those areas that we need to circle, underline, and box. All right, so the title of our problem is Leaving the Tree. There were 13 ants sleeping in the tree, but 8 ants woke up and left. How many ants are in the tree now? All right, so let's look at the problem. We're going to go a little slower, and first we're going to circle our numbers. I'm going to get my blue out to help circle. So first it's, there were 13 ants sleeping in the tree. I'm going to stop right there because 13 is our important number. The next one says, but 8 ants woke up and left. Okay, so 8's an important number, but we also have another important word in there that we need to remember. It says left. Not left like your left hand, but left like goodbye. That is one of our action words that we need to know. The last sentence says, how many ants are in the tree now? Well, that of course is our question, so we need to underline it. So I'm going to get my green out. I'm going to underline. Now it says, how many ants are in the tree now? I'm going to go back to my yellow because the now is important as well. Those are two very important words because they want to know right now how many are left. So now we've decided that this is a subtraction problem because we are going to take the 8 away from the 13, because remember those 8 left. So I'm going to put a little minus sign and I'm going to circle it, just so that I know it's a subtraction problem. The first tool we are going to use is our 10 frame. Now you can't take 13 away from 8. You can't go up to your brother or sister and say, or mom or dad, and say, can I please have 13 Skittles if they only have 18, or if they only have 8 in their hand. So we need to start with the bigger number. We always start with the bigger number when it comes to subtraction. So I'm going to actually write the bigger number down here at the bottom where it says equation, because we need to start with the bigger number. I'm also going to write the bigger number down here. In our number bond, because our number bond is going to, the bigger number is always to the side, okay? It's always the one that's by itself. Now we're going to go back up to our 10 frame. We're going to use our tool. So the first tool we're going to do is, since it says 13, we are going to put 13 dots in our 10 frame. Now, it says there were 13 ants sleeping in the tree, but 8 ants woke up and left. Now, since there's 8 that woke up and left, we need to cross out 8 of those dotted boxes. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to double check that I did 8 by counting it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I need to count how many boxes I did not cross out. I didn't cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So for our 10 frames, we got a 5. But remember, we're going to do it twice. We're double checking our work because that's part of the solve and check. This is double checking. We're going to start at our 13 down here. Now, because we are making it smaller, because we're subtracting, we're not making it bigger, you are going to be going toward the 0. You're not going to be going toward the 20. So I'm going to jump 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to double check to make sure that I actually did 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I landed on 5 again. So that's how I double checked. I got a 5 on my 10 frames and I got a 5 on my number line. So that means that we have 8 here. So 13 minus 8 equals 5. We are going to move those two numbers down here onto our number bond because our number bond would look like this. It would be